It's Saturday morning, we're back at Intex Osaka, and before anything else, we'll have a little breakfast here. I noticed last night sleeving up Ira that I don't have all the cards I need, so I'll need to go hunt for them. But, what's an event without a bit of excitement? So we'll do that right afterwards. I have plenty of time before the next event. First, breakfast. So this is what I was looking for to complete my deck. 2 knives out, 1 Oyster's Bite. I have 2 with me. I'm sure I have more, I just wasn't able to find it. And 2 Pounding Gale. And it's actually, the Pounding Gales and the Oysters was very easy to find. The knives out was a bit more difficult. So, but I got everything. Listen, I don't know if I have a good deck or not, but at least I have a complete deck. So I'll sleeve that up and be ready for my first event that they seem to not have put into gem yet, so it's still about 1.5 hours out, so I'm not going to panic just yet, and just see what happens. Maybe they'll add it in a little while. It's Saturday before noon, and we're already seeing our first 3 items sell out. So the Anime Viceroy playmat sold out, and we also have the Anime Ira Alt Art sleeves, which have sold out. So glad I have a copy of that. And finally, the Dash IO, the English Armory deck, is sold out as well. This is the only English Armory deck that they have here, which then doesn't make it surprising that that was sold out, especially considering how good she is. Oh, I didn't actually notice this. There's some sizes of t-shirts already marked out as well. This is a very nice t-shirt, so I understand why that is gone. But I prefer mine. I like this one over here. This guy. Let's see how this develops into tomorrow. Day 2 of the World Championship has started as well. And the first few rounds that we're going into here is draft. Of course, new Rosetta draft. We'll be drafting Rosetta for quite a while still. But I think everybody's already hyped about the new set called The Hunted. They're making sure here everything is going well. We did see some weird stuff happening on stream yesterday where some of the Discord and banner zones were mixed up, but they're doing their best. Going into first round of the Classic Construct double prize event with a potential qualifier for a Welcome to Wraith Alpha draft, which would be amazing, but there's probably too many players, so that's not going to happen. But anyway, at the moment, I don't have an opponent yet, but I'd love to because I'm playing Ira. I've never played her before in paper, only a few practice games in Talishar, so I'd love to see how it goes. I'm not expecting win, I just want to play and see how it goes. Round 1 done of the side event, and I played into Zach from Singapore. He was on Victor, the horse. I lost the game. I think he probably should be favored in this matchup. I tried to block as much as I can, but I think the big hits as he has, what really got me is the pummels, to be honest, and I just couldn't continuously play around it, so I took the damage, and I think that really swung a lot of the momentum. 3 red pummels, that kind of what got me. It was a little bit weird, to be honest, because he was late to the game, and I was waiting for, I would say, a good 10 minutes. And I don't mind losing, it's fine, but I think the judges should have either given me a win here, I waited long enough, or given us more time. I asked the judge, he wasn't willing to give me or the game extra time because I'm new in the hero and playing into Guardian, and it's a grindy matchup, so thinking this could go to time. So I asked, well, can we have some more time? And he just flat out refused, which is really weird. I thought, if your opponent shows up like almost 10 minutes late, you should get a bit more time to play it out. But anyway, game 1 done. We'll play 3 more rounds, and I really enjoy playing Ira. I'm really having a good time playing this deck. It's good getting some in-paper reps in, and I'm pretty sure I'll be repping this deck as well once I get back to local armories. So let's see how we do in round number 2. More convenience store food for lunch. Just these rice bowls here, and Then a Snickers, while I talk about my opponent. By the way, this was recommended somewhere on the channel online, so I was like, alright, let's get it, let's try it. I played against Kevin from Switzerland, and it always throws me off a little bit when I play against somebody from Switzerland, because I am Swiss, but my whole FAB career I've always played in English, so whenever I then need to speak Swiss German, it actually really throws me off, and I just fall back into English. But we kind of made it work. So he was on Vincent, and I'm still on Ira, both 0-1. And I was actually a bit scared going into it, because I know how Vincent can pop off. But I was able to play my value plan pretty well, so I was just getting a lot of value from Kodachi into CNC for 7, Kodachi into CNC for 7, etc, etc. That worked pretty well. I had a couple of hands where I would have wanted to prevent arcane damage through the rune chants, but I had all red hands. So maybe the ratio of the cards in the deck need to be looked at, but I think overall it felt pretty good. I kind of played my game plan, he played his game plan, and I came out on top. I do feel like there's a couple of turns where he just passed to me after blocking a lot. I'm not sure that was the right thing to do, but then I don't know Vincent. He's been playing for about a year or so, so I do have a bit of experience, but you know, it's my second game in paper on Ira. So I think it could have gone either way, but happy to walk away with at least one win from this event. We're 1-1, 2 more games to play. I decided to take a step outside after game number 3, and oh my god, it's coming down super hard. They did have a rain warning for today, but it's better when I got here. Now it's coming down really badly. Anyway, while I talk about that, this is the outside of the Intex. Round number 3, I played into a nice bloke from Japan, and he was on -IO. And you know what I can't do with KO? Is play a fatigue strategy. So I was, okay, you know what? I have a very different deck. I have Sinks, I have Fate Foreseen, I have Flick Flex. Let's try and play for fatigue. And that actually brought the game home for me. So yeah, we're currently 2-1 in the side event. You know, honestly, I'd love to get a 3rd win, but my long time record at these events is always 2-2. So what I'm expecting here is another loss and then go to 2-2. Both the calling and Worlds and some side events going on. The shopping area here has really cleared out for now. It is about 10:30 a.m. on Saturday, and you can really see everybody playing their tournaments. I think that is always present here at these events are artists, and not only do they sell products with their art on it, you can also get artist proofs, so cards hand painted as alt cards, and you can get these cards signed. Oh, it's very cool to see this art here. So they've actually changed this around today. Before today you couldn't really see the merch being laid out, but now everything is nicely hung up. And you can see these really cool t-shirts here. I had to get myself one. I got myself this one here. I really like this little takoyaki octopus. You can also see some of the playmats which you can get as merch. I'm very tempted by the Scamper's Gloves Japanese, but you know what? I have so many playmats. So many playmats. I don't really need more. But it's also tempting though, is this huge box here to keep your collection. And I think if I have more space, then I may be getting that, but you know what? I've already got bags. We're already buying an extra bag just to bring everything back. Changed from yesterday as well, that they made more space here for the price wall. It's much more easy to see what you can get, and it's more laid out, it's more spaced out. They also added these sets to get for tickets, individual packs and boxes. Everything is here with the uncut. You've got all the sets back there as well. Yeah, so this is looking a bit more structured today. Saturday, so still lots of time to go, and I think people have yet to use their tickets. Hey Dan, how are you doing?
Good, I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing well. So you're here in Osaka. You've been in Japan for a while. How's it been so far?
Really good. Like, it's a long flight, so I'm here for 3 weeks. I'm also seeing one of my childhood friends who lives in Tokyo.
Oh, very cool.
And last time I came to Japan it was Corona, so I'm just doing the same trip I did in Corona times, but I'm actually able to go to all the museums and things.
Ah, that sounds awesome. And now that you're here in Osaka playing at Worlds, I believe you're playing the Calling today.
Yeah, calling.
How's that going?
Alright, 2 wins, 1 loss, 1 draw. So keeping the dream alive just about.
All right. Are you keep playing or?
Yeah, I'm going to keep playing. I might drop to play the Dorinthio event if they still have tickets, but I might just play to the end. That's what I normally do.
Absolutely. And anything cool here at Worlds that stood out to you for organization or anything?
I've not looked at the cabinet of cool stuff
Oh,
yet,
yeah.
but the merch is actually really good this year.
I'm going to have to go check that out because I don't know. I haven't seen it myself.
I got a really nice hoodie with like a octopus with like takoyaki on the back. So
Yeah.
that was my vibe.
I got the T-shirt of that.
Yeah,
love
yeah.
it. Love it.
Yeah.
So here we have the cabinet with the cool stuff coming up. This is the Jarl armory deck, which will be coming out later this year. And then I thought, oh, this is the Mastery set. I actually thought this was going to be bigger, but it seems it's the same size as the Japanese archive packs. I think the one that's throwing everybody for a loop that we haven't heard about yet is this gem pack here. So do we actually know what this is? Let me just try and take a peek underneath and see if that lets me identify anything. Nope, can't read anything, at least I'll try and find out more, but we don't know what this is. Now ideally, what I'd love this to be is like a prize for XP or something like that, because as you all know, XP don't count for anything anymore, so if we could have something back that we could have for XP, that'd be really cool. Hi Matteo, we just played a game. You were on Florian.
Yep.
You're from Italy, right?
Yeah, I'm from Italy.
Alright, is this your first time in Japan?
Yeah, it's the first time.
And are you doing like a vacation? Are you staying here for a while?
Yeah, I stay with my girlfriend for Martina for 3 weeks.
Oh,
So
nice.
we go around Tokyo and Kyoto and Osaka, and we do also some small cities on the road, like Nikko. I really suggest Nikko.
Nikko?
Really
It's a nice place,
It's
yeah.
a really nice place. And then Kanazawa and a lot of more.
Nice. And
Really
did you
nice.
already do it, or are you going to do it after the tournament?
We already did.
Okay.
And now we just leave on the 6th of November. So
Okay.
just finish the tournament, one
Yeah.
day is quiet, and then we come back at home.
Cool. And you played Florian against me. Are you Runeblades main, or are you just enjoying Florian?
No. I Bolting lovers. All the time play Bolting.
Okay.
Also last World Championship. But yeah, now I think it's really, really bad.
Yeah.
Really
Yes,
bad.
yeah.
More or less, he lose with all the the meta heroes. So I changed it to Florian. I really love it. Really nice deck. And yeah, I'm happy to play right now.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Simon.
All right, won my last game into Florian, and I was actually quite intimidated when Matteos from Italy sat down with Florian against me, because when I play on KO, it's a really bad matchup, and I haven't found any ways how to win into that deck yet. So when I saw Florian, I was like, well, Whoop's probably going to go 2-2, but surprisingly enough, I actually won that game. So I'm ending the small tournament side event with 3-1. Which I'm really happy about. That will give me a bunch of tickets. I don't know what I'm going to use them for. Maybe a cultural token, maybe a my token, something like that. I don't know yet. And yeah, basically fatigued him. I think the deck that he was playing worked against him a little bit. He certainly, first time he played against Ira on this deck as well, and probably a bit of lack of experience on what this ninja looks like, because if you're expecting Zen or Katsu, you're expecting big go wide turns, damage, but Ira is very mid-rangey, so So that's not kind of what she brings to the table, and he did say that he sideboarded a bit incorrectly, expecting the wrong thing, and that's the advantage when you play a deck that nobody plays, right? So on the one hand, I've never played it before, so I lack experience on it as well, but at the same time, people don't know how to play into it, and that's really good too. So that concludes this event. It is now roughly just after 3 p.m. I have the sealed heavy hitters at 5 p.m. for the Dorinthia anime promo, which is double tickets as well. So I gotta kill 2 hours somehow. I think there is cosplay going on, so I'll see if I can make my way over there and film some of that as well. I showed the Learn to Play booth already on Thursday, but the nice thing is they consistently have been busy all over the weekend. And not only is it over here, but there's also little games here going over here in this zone. There's like on-demand drafts happening and small tournaments for new players. And it's actually quite busy, so I don't usually see these areas busy at big tournaments. People just hang out and have a good time, but it seems like a lot of stuff going on here and new players testing the games. It's truly amazing how many people are in this hall right now playing this one game that James White created 5 years ago, almost to the day. There must be multiple thousands of people playing across multiple tournaments here, and I love the fact I'm here and that I can create content for this, and there's people out there willing to watch that. What this game has given us is amazing. Last tournament of the day, let's go play some heavy hitter seal. It's been a while, I'm excited. Let's force KO. So apparently we're doing 8 packs for this sealed, which is a bit weird, but may make the format better. Let's see. Not only is it 8 packs, but also 30 cards exact, so they've adopted the new format for it. I had a lot of 6s and the Reinar specialization. I was very tempted to go into Reinar, but that's a trap. You don't want to play Reinar. If you can play Reinar, you're better off just playing KO. So, Brute player forcing Brute, what's new? Alright, game number 1 in the back. I lost that one. You know it's a KO matchup, and whoever gets a bit of momentum first just gonna lose that game. It's just how the way it goes. I think I have a decent deck, probably not the best deck in the world. You know, the game goes 1 turn longer, I can probably win it, but it's fine. It's only for tickets only side events anyway, so we'll play next round. I'm actually not sure if I'm playing all 4 rounds. I kind of want to, because every win gets you so many tickets, and you know I should maximize that. But it's it's approaching what? It's 20 past 6. Been here since 9 a.m. so maybe I'll just call it eventually. We'll see. We'll play the next one and then take it from there. Alright, the mask discipline is getting lax here. Second game of the last tournament of the day. Brought it home against another nice dude from Japan. He was on Kasai. We were like both on 1-1. He had like 4 cards left in the deck. And I was thinking, should I just block for 3? That attack, that sword swing. I'm glad I didn't, because it turned out he had an attack reaction in hand that would have cost me my life. But then he only had 1 card left to defend with. I attack with 6 and he dies. So we're 1-1. I want some more tickets now. I'm ready to go home honestly, but I want more tickets. So let's get more tickets. So just played game number 3 of the last event of the day against Miguel from the Philippines. Another KO mirror. I think there was 3 KO mirrors. No, it was 2 KO mirrors and 1 Kasai. He took it. Really close game. We went down to our last hands, but he was able to beat me finally with a 4 attack claw when I only had 2 more block in my deck, and I was down at 1 life. I think it was really well played on both sides. He won the dice roll to go first, which is very important in this format. I whiffed on a discard for Bear Fangs, which should have gone for 8 instead of went for 4. and he got the discard right for the wild ride. And, you know, those are the small things that make all the difference when you play this format. But it was a good game. I was deciding if I want to stick here or not, but I'll stay here, play the last round, and see if I can get a little more tickets. Otherwise, going home soon. Okay, we're leaving the venue now. Last game just played, and I'm starving. I'm tired. It's time to get back and then prepare for tomorrow. We've got 2 more side events. I played into another nice Japanese player, and I was able to take this win home. I was basically just pushing the gas, and I think that's how you need to play KO. I played a Red Bear Fangs into Yellow Bear Fangs. That put me ahead, and then I was able to take some damage to just do Wild Ride into a 6 attack and kind of seal the deal there. So that went well. Tomorrow, both events are going to be Rosetta sealed, which I'm not very good at, but I'll do my best and just play 8 more rounds of Flesh and Blood. Oh, that was my umbrella. Sorry about that. Alright, I'll see you then.